be hot.
Yeah.
It's gonna be hot.
Oh, so
Do the weather report. How's traffic out there today?
regular.
Regular.
Oh, so I have 2 questions for you.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so what is your favorite memory from writing and drawing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
Oh, probably one of my favorite memories is I get to work with the awesome Peter Laird. He's both the writer and we both write together and we both draw together. So what was so much fun about the early days with Peter was we'd sit down like you and I now, and we'd get an idea for a story, and we'd go back and forth until we came up with a full idea, beginning, middle, and end. And then once that was done, I'd sort of write it out, and then I'd start doing the basic drawing, and then we'd draw them by literally passing pages back and forth together. So probably working with him, that's probably one of my favorite memories.
Who was your favorite villain in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
April. Oh, she wasn't a villain. No. You know, it's hard because Shredder was the first one, and I think, you know, Shredder, I liked him because he was like the original one. And even when we had him in the first issue, we originally weren't going to bring him back, but we liked him so much as a villain, we brought him back finally in the Turtle series by issue Leonardo, which led into issue 10 and 11. But as the Turtles grew and became a cartoon series, one of my favorites was Krang. Because he was, like, when you teamed up Shredder, Krang, Bebop, and Rocksteady, those just cracked me up every time. But I think toss up between Shredder and Krang. Awesome. That's it. You can ask anything else you like.
Can I ask the other questions? Can I ask some other questions on it?
Sure. Think of anything.
Here's the obvious question. Who is your favorite turtle?
Doninato or Raffaello or... Oh, wait, hold on. No, it's hard because, you know, this is the first turtle ever drawn, Michelangelo. That was the first one done in 1983. And so I always say I love them all because they're all like kind of like my kids, you know. So I love them all equally, but Michelangelo was the first one born, so I kind of lean a little bit partial to Michelangelo. Who's your favorite?
Michelangelo or Raphael?
Michelangelo, Raphael. Raphael's my favorite. When I want to do a kind of an adventure with like one turtle, a lot of times I'll choose Raphael because he's kind of crazy. He's kind of fun. You can make him do crazy things.
Do you enjoy the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movies?
You know, I like all the movies. The first movie back in 1990, that's always would be my favorite because that was the first one, but I thought that was the best version done. And there's something good in all the movies because they kind of keep the same family aspect or same heart and soul of the characters are in there. With the new movie, I think I like the second one a little bit better because it had Bebop and Rocksteady in it. That's the first time they've been on the big screen in a movie. It had Krang, Bebop, Rocksteady, and Casey Jones in it. So they were fun, but I think it bothered me that the Turtles were a little too big. I think they should have been a little bit smaller. What did you like? Did you like the old ones or the new ones?
I don't like the new ones that much.
You didn't like the new ones that much? No, I think if we ever do another one, I'd like to do it as it was an animated one. I think we could maybe do an animated version, but make it more like the old comics.
So, if you could write for,
Do
any other character, who would it be?
Oh man, probably I'd say Daredevil, because when I was growing up, like my favorite 3 comic books, probably in this order, I like Daredevil was number 1, for superhero comics anyway, but Daredevil was number 1, Captain America was number 2, and then I like Batman. So those are kind of the 3 characters I like, but if I could do any other character, I'd probably choose Daredevil.
So that's all for this video, guys.
Nice hanging out with you. Woo! Cowabunga!